Welcome to today's episode of Soul Exclamation Point. Haven't done a video in a couple days. For Soul, we had our box break and our drawings, so we did those videos instead. So let's get into it. I want to try and make the post office before noon and get this stuff out. So we'll start off with a nice big lot of the Smoky collection. We sold 38. They're all San Francisco Giants. 150. Nice even 150. I won't show them all. A lot of lesser known guys. Trying to find 92 Remlinger. He ended up making a name for himself with the Braves. Let's see. Not a lot of big guys here. Here we go. Here's a nice Joe Nathan. Very nice Joe Nathan. Early signature of his, too. Here's a David Bell. That's pretty nice. And a Bowman Heritage, Reggie Sanders. Loved Reggie Sanders. He was a good player. There you go. This guy had come on recently in the last few years. Jason Grilly. He's an old man now. It took him a while to become a top reliever. And we'll end with a nice little 82 Tops. That's a cool card. So 38 card lot sold. Always happy to have that. Media guide, Utah Jazz, 15. These are slow sellers. Don't get too excited. I have a lot of them. That's why you'll see them pop up. Just a little mini pennant from the 2004 Final Four. Got 9 for that. This is real easy to ship. You just find some scrap cardboard to sandwich it and go on with your merry way. Here's a real nice press photo. It's a Fred Anderson from Super Bowl 11. It's got Sammy White, Jack Tatum, and Skip Thomas in it. And let's see, 32. So Tatum's the one laying the boom down on Sammy White. And what I really love about this shot is right here, the helmet is still midair. This is a really cool photo. I priced it up just because it was an amazing shot. The helmet being suspended midair just made it super cool. And, you know, we got 41 for it. The lesson to be learned there is, you know, especially when it comes to photos, we're talking about subjective value. And, you know, go with your gut. I mean, if you're looking at it and going, wow, that is a great shot over, you know, a guy with a bat on his shoulder, or, you know, a profile picture, you know, go with what you think. Go if you say, well, I would pay another $10 for this one over that one. Well, go with that. Your inclination as a collector is usually pretty accurate. And then we got another sale of a Super Bowl 11 program. So those went to different buyers. This program is actually in really nice condition. It's not mint by any means, but the cover is pretty clean. The guy who bought it from me was asking about condition, and I tend to be pretty vague with condition. And what I mean by that is I'm not being vague to say that the item's better than it is. I'm being vague to talk down the item. So I'm like, you know, it's used. It's definitely not mint. That's how I always say. It's definitely not mint. Even if it is mint, I won't say that. Now this one, I told a guy, he's like, you know, I want to get it signed. I said, well, you know, it's Super Bowl 11, so it's in that sort of a used condition. But in my opinion, it was worthy of being signed. I usually don't give that information, but I wanted to help my buyer out in terms of You know, if it was something that if I thought they got autographs and they're like, wow, why would you autograph that? I'd be like, dude, don't get this autographed. It's not worthy. But the cover is actually pretty flat. The binding has a little I don't even know what you call it, bunching maybe. But that wouldn't detract from an autograph on it. So definitely, it's a rare program. There's not a lot of options in terms of to buy. And then if there is a mint one, it's probably going for 120, 150. So okay, so 41 for press photo, 9 for that, 15 for that. Okay, so let's get into the apparel. All right, first up, a Guiness hoodie. I'm sorry. First up, Southwest Mustang, which should have been a Guiness hoodie. I grabbed a brown hoodie, so we did not sell that one, but we did sell a Guiness hoodie for $28. I'm gonna have to go swap that out before it ships. Orlando Rage T-shirt. This was an XFL team. Just simple logo, simple script. 12 for that. We got a 2XL Coho Minnesota Wild jersey. Very clean. 55. The Coho is a little nicer brand, and that was sometimes you can tell by weight and feel. I talked earlier about how I'm really bad with hockey jerseys, but you can still feel quality, or you can feel lack of quality. And so I assumed, just based on the quality of it, that it was one of those mid-range jerseys, but definitely not an authentic, no fight strap. And then we sold our North Dakota Sioux. So when I went to go research this, there's actually a lot of guys who are customizing these jerseys for Zach Parisi and a couple other players, and they're around 80, I want to say. And so when I went to go list mine, they started flooding eBay with these recent supply. But mine was pre-ban. Mine was done professionally by a local Minnesota shop, and so I took that into account. It has the WCHA logo on it, which those did not. You put it all together, I priced it up. We got 127 for this one. So take all that stuff into account. Now, don't get me wrong, that could have been a $200 jersey or a $225 jersey if it wasn't for all of the substitute products of the guys who are customizing them. However, just because they're selling these new customized jerseys, sewn jerseys, just because they're selling for $80 doesn't mean I gotta match their price. Mine's a better product. Mine's period authentic, not authentic necessarily, but it's period to when they were playing. There's our post band. Mine was obviously done by a custom shop, so the quality is a lot higher, and so there's no reason to discount your item too much. Now I had discounted from potentially $250 to $127 because the market's getting flooded with these jerseys. Then the real ones are going to be lower in price. So you are subject to supply and substitute products. That is what I have. I am still losing my voice. I got it back and now I'm losing it again. So hopefully I get over this cold quickly. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow.